Welcome to this edition of the Energy Forecast for the week of August 11th. I am Elizabeth Green, and it is truly my pleasure to host this show for my posse. That's the group of guides and angels that I work with. And each Sunday at 3, or maybe sometimes a little bit before 3, I will consult them and ask them what is the message that we need to be aware of this week and how best to handle that energy. So, uh, different weeks, different things will come. This week, I was prompted to utilize two different oracle decks to share the message. The first part of the message, and which is really the theme for this week, is coming from the Native Spirit Oracle deck that is designed by Denise Lynn. And it's very grounded. And the card that I pulled was Sweat Lodge. And if you um, just the part of the sweat lodge itself, before we get into what the meaning of it is, a sweat lodge is a dome like structure where in Native American culture, they will put hot rocks into the center of the small dome structure, and then they'll pour hot water or pour water over the hot stones, and it produces steam to help detox your body, to release all the toxin. And pulling this card, what it says to me is this week, take time to release all of those things that are no longer needed in your life, specifically clutter in the house, clutter in your mind. Um, just release that clutter. And really, it's a perfect time to do that because on Thursday, the 16th, is we're going to have a full moon, or the 15th, we're going to have a full moon in Aquarius. So, the full moon is always that perfect time to release those things that we don't want and to amplify those things that we do want. And so this week, as we prepare for the full moon, especially since the full moon comes toward the end of the week, they're suggesting that we let go, release all of the clutter. Emotional clutter keeps coming up, physical clutter, all of those doubts and insecurity are really cluttering your thoughts from receiving all of the new, as we are really going into a time that will heighten. um, there's new energy coming, and you need to make room for that new energy. So and even a physical getting into a sauna and releasing any of those physical things within your body, toxins that you don't need. Make sure you are drinking plenty of water to help move that energy along and move it out. Now, the second card that I pulled to help us have a clearer idea as to why to release that clutter is coming from the Good Tarot. And the Good Tarot is written by Colette Baron Reed. And for those of you who have been watching, you know that one of the reasons that I love this deck is because of the guidebook that she's written. It isn't just symbols. What she has done is she has taken the symbols and the meaning of the card and put them into affirmative statements that we can be able to utilize that energy immediately. So the card that I pulled was the Four of Air. Let's get it. It was the Four of Air. And because she has taken such care in coming up with the affirmations, I am going to utilize the book and read what she says. And the Four of Air stands for healing, meditation, rest, recuperation. Do you see how that goes right along with the sweat lodge of releasing? Because in order to heal, in order to hear with meditation, you need to release the old. It is time, it says in the book, to rest my mind and allow peace to take the place of busyness or boredom. I know this week, these last couple of weeks for me, this is coming from me, have been really a very interesting time with all of the seeming irrational things that have been going on in the world. How do you stay grounded? How do you function? How do you stay hopeful? And what I have gathered is it is by releasing, it is by letting go of all of that that does not serve, and to really allow your mind to rest. The mind needs quiet to think and to find clarity. If I allow my mind to rest, I will have greater clarity and my mind will be sharper. This is a time for a break. I need to take care of myself. This is a time for a break. I need to take care of myself. Remember, folks, that your energy is your responsibility, and we may not be able to control that is happening on the outside, but we can choose how we will respond opposed to reacting to those particular things. So, in by releasing that clutter, letting it go, bringing our mind to a state of peace so that we can send out good vibes. No, we're not putting our head in a hole and acting like it's not happening. We are choosing how we are going to respond to the events, opposed to running around like Chicken Little. The sky is falling, the sky is falling. We remember that we have the power to choose how we will respond. Yes, it may be tragic. Yes, we would prefer not for it to happen. But as it has, we need to send light. We need to send loves. We need to include those people that were affected by the events in our prayer, and then to move forward and not get wrapped up in the cyclone of hate and discouragement and frustration that seems to be whirling around. We need to detox, and that may mean for some of you to not look at the news. It means that you may need to retreat, to move back and take time to rest, to be thankful and grateful for what you do have, and not focus on that might happen, that could have happened. Give thanks that it didn't, and move forward. So this week of August 11th, with the full moon coming, what we are suggesting is that you take time to get rid of the clutter, that you take time, clutter both in your mental clutter, emotional clutter, physical clutter, detox, let go of those things. And then to take time to really rest and prepare, because it's like, what do they keep saying, it's darkest before the dawn. So it may appear very dark, it may appear, and I notice I use appear, um that our world is going to hell, as one person said. But understand, your energy, our energy, is our responsibility. And I believe that by sending out and focusing on the good, we can help to tilt the balance. Um, we find the scales tipping where people are looking at differences, fearful, and that fear brings out all kind of unfortunate events. We can make a difference by using our energy to focus on that which is possible, that we can do, and releasing that we can't. And so that is the message for this week. I hope that it's given you some insights. If you have any questions, as always, just jot them down in the comments and I'll be more than happy to answer it. I will be checking the replay. For those of you who don't know, I'm Kay Elizabeth Green. I am the author of Building Spiritual Muscle, and as an intuitive fitness coach, it is my joy, it is my pleasure to work with all of you highly sensitive, natural born leaders. We need you now to step up and lead in the right way. And I'd love to be of assistance to you. So, if this video made a difference, please do like it. If you think somebody else may benefit from it, I just pass it along. I would love for you to help me get the word out. So, may light, love, and plenty of laughter accompany you on your path. Until next time, I am Elizabeth. May you have a blessed one.